Hello there everybody, and welcome to this feature presentation on YouTube. I am King Mac, your hamburger pal. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to enjoy a hot fresh cheeseburger along with some delicious golden french fries, a tasty milkshake, and a nice soft drink. Also be sure to grab some hot buttery popcorn while you're at it as you enjoy this episode of TTBurger Game Reviews on YouTube.
We're back with more TTBurger Game Reviews on the final part of my Atari Classic Remake Series review, episode 282, part 5 of 5 parts. Yep, these last 4 games have not been very good. They've been kind of a shit show. The 4 games, Q*bert, Pong the Next Level, Centipede, and Missile Command were all shitty games. We have one more game left here, and we hope that this game will fix it all. We'll make this episode go out with a bang. We're going to talk about the game Breakout. A simple game where you paddle, breaking blocks or bricks to beat the level and survive and more. Well, not to survive, that's kind of harsh there, but to beat the next level and move on. Before I get started here, I want to give a shout out to everyone who has supported this channel for the last 7 years. If more of you guys' channel was not be as big as today, let's keep this channel going bigger and bigger to get it more popular, more videos to come and everything. But before we can even get started here with a Breakout game on the PlayStation by Hasbro Interactive, we need to take a look at a TTBurger recap, Atari style, show you all what you missed. Took a look at Missile Command for the PlayStation, gave it a 4 out of 10 because it was a very difficult, frustrating game and very unbalanced difficulty to where there were so many problems with it. It was basically, the game was a chore, and I can recommend it as a rental only, or if you need to have all these Atari classic games in your collection, then pick them up. But aside from that though, I can't really, that's pretty much all I can recommend it. Now we're gonna zoom ahead to the year 2000, September 22nd, 2000, when the PlayStation 2 was on its way here, and the PlayStation was about to end its lifespan. And we got it right here. We're gonna take a look at a Breakout game. It's Breakout for the PlayStation by Hasbro Interactive. It's on September 22nd, 2000. Now, after 4 bad games in this multi-part episode, does Breakout wrap things up on a high note and make up for how bad the other 4 games were, or does it leave things hanging in a balance and make it more negative? Well, the answer? Breakout? It's actually a pretty decent game. Breakout has gameplay and fun factor to it so that all the 4 games do not have. Sure, it's not the best game ever, it has problems, but this is what you consider a game. Breakout has a story, a corny story. It stars these Breakout paddles with a face on them playing at a beach. The main character Bouncer is spending time with his lover Daisy and his friends while they're playing ball, and Bouncer goes get the ball. When he's not looking, the evil Batnix and his henchmen kidnap Daisy and his friends, and they put Bouncer in a jail cell. It's up to him to get them back and stop Batnix. To rescue his friends, Bouncer must break his way out of using the Breakout balls to break the bricks and ricocheting them to escape, and moving on to the next level, and jumping obstacles and avoiding obstacles to survive. The story is pretty funny, pretty corny, but I liked it. It was a good story, not the best story we know. I think it fits here, but it's the characters. They do not talk much, there's gibberish and stuff, but I'll get that in the sound aspect. Presentation is okay, it's not the best, but okay. The character models, who are the pals, are goofy looking with the big eyes with a face on them, and areas you go to have a big variety to them. Like the prison, you have a castle, you go to Egypt, and you go underground and stuff, and you go to this pier with a raft on it and stuff like that, with ducks swimming in the water and everything. And a nice variety of short, but while the graphics are okay, here's where the not the best part comes in. They look a little generic, and with a PlayStation game in late 2000, the graphics were starting to show its age because the PlayStation 2 was coming out. They were better looking games than this. While they look good, a little generic at the same time. Breakout in the sound department is better. The music is really catchy and upbeat, and I enjoy it while playing through these levels. It's some of the best music in a video game, but the voices are all gibberish, and annoying like with gibberish. It can be either good or bad depending on the game and more. Breakout is better in the gameplay, but there are a lot of frustrations though. But it is good enough to be called a game. In Breakout, the goal is simple: destroy all the bricks or blocks and find the way to get to the exit, and or rescue your friend by getting to this destination or location or defeating this character or so. And it's a variety, and I like it. It's enjoyable and you don't have to worry about all those frustrations that plague the other games. In Breakout, you not only break bricks or so to advance, you have other survivability like running away from an enemy while jumping or avoiding obstacles, throwing balls at them to stall it and avoid falling. All the mode where you hit the ducks off of a raft to rescue your friends, and you get power-ups like making your pal bigger, making it multiply the balls by more, one making your pal smaller, giving you a boost to the blocks to get extra life and more. These powers can be very helpful, especially due to the toughness of the difficulty. Yeah, that is one of the main issues here. The difficulty is almost as bad as it was in Palm Next level. The first level is really hard. Luckily it is beatable, but then the difficulty jumps around all over the place. It is a difficulty mess. I understand challenge factor, but on the first level, come on, how about give the player some time to get used to the difficulty? I mean, it is a beatable game, not like the other games, but still could have been better. There's no classic version of Breakout, which is sad because, you know, the classic version of playing these classic versions of games is fun. There's a multiplayer head-to-head up to 4 players with the multi-tab. You can use the PlayStation mouse control as well. The controls are simple, but a little loose at times. I've seen worse, so it's not completely bad, but the controls, yeah, they're a little too loose. Breakout has 3 levels that have different objectives that give it fun factor, like also shooting knights in the castle, and the boss fights too are pretty cool. Every time you beat a level, your ranking goes up, but if you lose, your ranking goes down, and you get mocked for it by your guide. Breakout overall is a good game with fun factor to it. It's better than the other 4 games. I do recommend it as a game despite the problems. So, final thoughts: if you really like Breakout, the Atari version, the arcade version, then I do recommend Breakout on the PlayStation. It's a pretty decent game. Not the best game. It's still good enough to be called a game. I give Breakout a 7 out of 10. It's the best score I can give it, and it's the game that we needed in this multi-part review here to have a good game here, because the other 4 games were not very good. And we have wrapped up the Atari Classic Remake Series review, episode 282, part 5 of 5 parts. Next up is episode 283. What will we cover then? Be on the lookout for that next. Which all I gotta say is Tony, peace out, have a good day, and see you all in the next episode. Take care, everybody.
A pain I keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping out of